Hey guys, it's me, Josh, also known as Frogman Forever. Happy Sunday to everyone. It's February 7th, 2021. My current time is 9:19 a.m. Welcome one and all, guys. We're back for some more Pikmin 2. I've been looking forward to this all week. I really enjoy Pikmin 2. Move my camera just a little bit. I guess it wasn't much. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I know some of you are just kind of getting up and running. And some of you are still sleeping in. So last, I think we left off on day 9. Pretty sure we didn't make it to day 4. Because I'm pretty sure when I started earlier, I basically threw day 4 away. But at any rate, we'll jump right in. I'm trying to go for 100% and collect everything. And as you can see, last time we finished Bull Black's Kingdom. So we just have one more cave to go within the Awakening Wood. And then I'll have a couple options. I can either head back to Valley of Repose, having all 5 types of Pikmin, or I can return to the Perplexing Pool. I'll probably be a little more inclined to try out Valley of Repose first. But that'll be a little later. So yeah, I think I'm ready to go. Everything seems to be up and running. Let's jump in. We're on day 9. And we have all Pikmin types. Last time we had a couple of blue Pikmin. But we didn't get to pluck, but as long as they're underground, they're safe from harm. Alright, so let's pause for just a moment and kind of develop a game plan for today. We have one main destination, and that's the Snagret Hole. Which, if you've seen my previous work, you'll know I dread the Snagrets. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to need some blue Pikmin to get there, and I don't know what types I'm going to need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Louie behind. And if I need to pick someone up, I'll do so. But I'm definitely going to need blues to get there. So I'm going to see if I can work with 25. I'm also going to grab some yellows because it's just good to have yellows. I'll probably try to work with like 20. Let's make sure we grab some reds too because they're like our big fighters. So I'm going to have at least 30 of those. And I think the rest I'm just going to take whites because the purples are great, but I got to save 100 of those. And I don't want to endanger any of them. Maybe I need a few more whites, but I'm going to work with this for now. And I'm missing a Pikmin already. Oh, I still have a couple more spots. So what do I got? I'll add some more whites. Just, it never hurts. Oh, I don't have any more. Okay, never mind. Well, you know what? Fine, I'll take a couple purple. They could use some battle experience, I suppose, to tell their friends, hey, this is what we're getting ourselves into. Maybe we should just stay home. A couple purples might be a good idea to have anyway, just because they can stun an enemy. So I can always just like take one purple at a time, stun the enemy, and then just throw reds everywhere else. Of course, I'm endangering the life of that one single purple Pikmin, but that's a chance I'm willing to take. I could also collect more Pikmin, but I think we're pretty good on numbers right now. If anything, the only other thing that I would consider doing would maybe be grab some more berries, but I think we'll have enough for at least this cave. And I don't want to take too much time collecting berries when we got to focus on just getting to the cave first. Check something real quick. Okay. There were some butterflies on the left, some yellow butterflies that popped out. When they show up, if you attack them, they'll drop lots of honey. But we're all good. We're ready to go. Everyone's all at this full flower developed kind of level, so they're going to be as fast and as strong as they possibly can be. I'm going to go ahead and leave these guys a little bit more out of harm's way. Meanwhile, we got to take these blues and see if we can stop this frog. That was kind of a hesitated there, but fortunately I didn't lose any of the Pikmin. I kind of thought I would. It's not. I try to time it so I can. Oh no, he's running. It's kind of a risk. Hey Zoe, thanks so much for hosting. Hope you're doing well today. That's not good. That's not good. Let's back these guys off. These guys are nerfed, but... Guys, retreat. Okay, we're good. I'm good, just making an omelet. Ooh, how goes the Pikmin? Yeah, just getting started, so not too much action yet. It's going well. Nobody's died yet, so that's a good start. But that omelet, I gotta hear more about that omelet. That sounds delicious, dude. What are you putting in your omelet? Yeah, my mom has a Christmas Day tradition of making us Christmas omelets with whatever we want. Of course, oh wait, there's still more to this process than I remembered. Of course, I'm always too scared to add onions to my omelet and peppers and stuff. Mostly because I feel like if I add onions and peppers, they're gonna like try to take all the attention from everything else. They're kind of not that they're overpowering, but like their crunchiness, even if they are sautéed, it's different. But to each their own, for sure. I have no idea. I just have to use the eggs before they go bad. Okay, yeah, that works too. Yeah. So I usually put like bacon, ham, cheese. I mean, I keep it pretty simple. Let's grab the white Pikmin here. They're gonna help us overcome this poisonous obstacle. I know yellow and purple want to join. I'm gonna actually handle this frog here. We're gonna have to get him out of the way. Surprisingly, haven't lost a single Pikmin to these dudes. Okay, let's resume. Drop the blues there. Need these guys to take down the poison, which I think they'll have an opportunity to once they break this first line of bridge. Meanwhile, we have another little puzzle here, and this is to obtain another piece, another treasure. Oh, you know what? These guys, actually, what we'll do is we'll bring them over. I think there's... Oh, okay, I get it. It's... Yeah, I have to pause and think about that for a second so I don't waste too much time. See if this is gonna work. Oh, I'm gonna need Louie for this. Okay, I'm not gonna do this right now, but I need to get that poison clear. So let's move these guys over. Take down these. Alright, and we'll bring everyone else over. And I'm gonna have to bring Louie over. As you can see, we've already used more than a majority of the day just to kind of access the cave. I don't remember if there's going to be a Snagret coming out. Oh, yep, there sure is. Here comes the welcome party. Well, let's back off these purple Pikmin. So these are the Snagrets that we're going to be seeing plenty of today. Obviously, I'm not a fan of Snagrets. There used to be 3 in this section in Pikmin 1. Oh, snap. I got a little too much in this guy's range. I was kind of hoping he would, I would be out of his range. And then at that point, I can get him when he comes back out of the ground. So I kind of already screwed that up. Hi, Atara. Thank you for the host. Thanks for stopping by. I'm taking care of some Snagrets today. We're gonna go to the Snagret Hole and deal with many more of these guys. Good morning, Rogue Mike. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you guys are doing well today. Oh. So yesterday, Renzi was a big help for me getting my Nightbot better situated. Oh no, Zoe, you're doing the shoutouts. Never mind. Okay. Well, thanks, Zoe. I appreciate you helping me out with those shoutouts. Yeah. Yeah, Atara was last seen playing Kill It With Fire. And I first watched Atara play Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. I tuned in on a couple of her streams. So definitely check her out. Check out her channel. Drop her a follow. Show some love. Of course, we got Zoe here too. And Zoe, I'll drop you the shout out. Thanks for stopping by, guys. So of course you can also check out Zoe's last playing Concrete Genie. Very fun streamers. Let's see. Of course, anytime. So Rogue Mike, I am doing well generally, except for I hate my roommates. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that. That's never fun. It's not, yeah, just dealing with maybe people who aren't the most compatible to live with can be a challenge. I'm just a dude doing the things. Banjo's gonna be making a return on Monday. You're gonna try out the last game. Is that Nuts and Bolts for the Xbox? That one, I don't know too much about. That sounds like fun. What if magically banish the roommates? What is this sorcery? These spells you speak of? Alright, so I gotta get through. The day's almost over, but I'm not too worried right now. What I'm more concerned about is finding out what Pikmin we're gonna need for the cave. I'm gonna grab everyone else, and I'll probably have Louie bring a couple more Pikmin. Am I the imposter officer? I was a murderer. Oh, okay. Okay, oh, I didn't mean to go there. Let's... Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have fallen. Let's get up. Oh, now I'm going backwards. I lost my sense of direction. Here we go. Okay, so we got the cave open here. So we don't need the fire Pikmin at all. But I always bring the red Pikmin because they're our fighters, like they're our strongest ones. So I'm gonna take them anyway. So I think we're fine with who we got. I'm gonna have Louie bring a couple more reds that we lost. And we gotta get over back to the puzzle because we're gonna need Louie to help with that. Now in this game, they haven't yet introduced throwing captains. You don't get to do that till Pikmin 3, which would be super helpful for right now. But here, I'm just gonna leave these Pikmin with Olimar. Louie, we're gonna need you to bring those guys over. Okay, cool. Now Louie's gonna stand here with these Pikmin, and then we're gonna switch to Olimar, who's going to leave these guys behind. Except don't carry that back, we're not ready yet. Olimar, you gotta come over here and grab these guys. Oh wait, no, never mind. We gotta lift him. We gotta lift him up. Louie, dismiss these guys. Olimar. No, Louie, stay on the thing. Olimar, grab a couple. I'm really pressing it here. Sorry, I'll check the chat in a moment. I just want to make sure I don't screw this up. All right, Louie, how many are we gonna need? I'm gonna need a couple more. So Olimar, I'm gonna need you to grab a few more. If I could just get the treasure down, I'll be happy. Alright, we got it. So let's just get it down. Gotta make it. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be a tight squeeze. Time's not on our side, but we can do it. Alright, that was close. Really pushing it there, but we made it. We got there. It's kind of stressful. You have those moments sometimes. As long as you get the treasure down, you don't have to get it down later. It'll stay there. I assume. Thank you for the lurk, Rogue Mike. Appreciate it. Entering work now. Okay, I hope you have a good day, man. Definitely. Atara says, yeah, I haven't heard very great things about Nuts and Bolts. A lot of people don't like it because it's not a traditional banjo game, but I still want to give it a try. Hey, well, you know, definitely. You know, I guess you won't really know for sure unless you try it yourself. Everyone can form their own opinion. I know there's certainly games that I like that maybe not everyone else likes in particular. Have a good day at work. Nice. Yeah. I'll be honest, like, that was a game that I kind of just judged and dismissed too. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not guilty of doing that myself. I think, you know, I just really like the first two games so much that you kind of have that expectation, but it's one of those things that I'll have to remind myself sometimes is that these game creators, they don't owe anything to the fans necessarily. Like, they can do whatever they want. It's their creative right. And we just kind of go along with whatever it is that they come up with. Obviously, we can share feedback and input, but their call is their call, and they did it for reasons that they felt pretty good about. Unless they just weren't thinking. But, yeah. So this is going to be our exit. I always thought it was really interesting how in these caves, you're always going further deeper, but it doesn't look like you are. Oh, there's a treasure here. It's a feather. And there's like sections that look like you're outside. There's sections that look like you're inside like a toddler's bedroom. It's just really bizarre how that works. Okay, of course we got this guy here who seems to also be holding a treasure. So I'm gonna grab the reds to take this guy down. I could also stun him with a purple, but I'm gonna just work with the reds for right now. I'm gonna just kind of wake him up and then run so he can turn around. Because eventually he'll back off, hopefully sooner than later. There you go. And then if you just kind of slowly follow him, just keep your distance, because he will turn around. There you go. That's our chance to attack. Oh, he woke up just barely. We gotta back these guys up and run. Whoever we can save. Just imagine being that Pikmin in the back. He just kind of looks right behind him, and this giant thing is chasing him down. It's terrifying. Nightmare fuel right there. Exactly, totally understandable. I'm going in with low expectations and expecting something totally different. You know, I have heard some people say though that they do enjoy it. I have a friend in particular who sometimes makes an appearance on the chats, and he really likes it. Says that, you know, it's different, but it's I don't know. I guess the mechanics are pretty neat. I know you get to like design cars and stuff, and it's pretty fun to play that. I might be wrong with this statement, but I think Nuts and Bolts was created more by Microsoft. Yeah, that's true. It was a different. Yeah, you're right about that. I guess I'm just saying like whoever. Oh, this guy's regenerating. I guess I just mean that like whoever's in charge, they have like an artistic direction that they want to go with. But yeah, have you ever played or do you have plans on playing ukulele? Because that one is, I guess, supposed to be in the spirit of Banjo-Kazooie. But I haven't heard much as to whether it's a good game. It might. I think what I've heard about it is that it's good. It's just like, you know, nothing special. Like, it's worth playing, but not necessarily one that's going to get a whole lot of praise. But I could be wrong, because I really haven't heard much about it, to be honest. I just don't know how well it holds up in people's eyes. I've heard about ukulele, but nothing about it. Okay. Well, maybe that might be a future idea to try it out, since you're kind of sticking with the banjo games. Turkdude, Turktopia, bringing the hype. Thanks for coming in, guys. We're playing the Snagret Hole, the Snagret Cave, and yeah, I'm not a fan of these guys. We're gonna be seeing them on some of the sub levels. They're gonna kind of pop out, which is why it's always a good idea to scout ahead and see what you're getting yourself into. Doesn't always work. Sometimes you scout and you'll still get surprised with something anyway, but anything helps. Thanks for helping me out with that shout out. Yeah, definitely stop on in, show some love to Turk Dude. Pikmin Sunday, yes, Pikmin Sunday. I've been looking forward to this all week. Like, this is one of my favorite games. It's one of those games that it's just different every time. So now they're singing, they're happy because we've cleared everything. So we can head on up to. It's funny how we say we're heading upwards towards the next sub level. We have to go up to go down. Turk, you haven't followed Zoe? Zoe's got some great stuff. He's a rad lad. All right, I think we're good. We'll jump on in. It's kind of tempting sometimes with these caves to want to just like explore everything, like try to collect everything, but you don't always need everything. So no, you're breathtaking. I totally fall for this. No. So, let's see. See, this is what I'm talking about. You know, we're underground, but it wouldn't look like that from from where we just came from. Looks like we're definitely outside, but it's cool. It's a nice little change in a setting. What are these guys? Oh, okay. I thought they were like focused on something. So I'm gonna scout ahead, just kind of see what we have to deal with on this particular sub-level. I will probably try to play it at some point. I also want to play some Conker's Bad Hair Day. Bad Hair Day. Conker's Bad Fur Day, which I think I have my copy lying around somewhere, but that's a fun game. And I really get into Spyro series again. Yeah, I have never played any of the Spyro games. I'm currently playing Crash Bandicoot, although that one's been kind of on hold for some time. But the Spyro games I've heard good things about too. I never played like those games, except Banjo and like Donkey Kong 64. For those collectathons and things like that. I guess I don't really need to fight this guy. I'm just concerned of him going back to the base, but I think he's turning around. Conker's Bad Fur Day is another game on my list. And that one's definitely going to be marked mature. Have you played that game or seen footage from the game? Because it is something else. I have a really like fun story about that game, but I wasn't planning on really going into it until I actually stream it. But that's probably going to be a little while. Is this dude one of the... Oh yeah, it's one of the living dudes. Okay. Let's see. Just watched someone playing it not long ago. Me too. Spyro was one of my first games I ever played. Oh, okay. Yeah. Drop. Yeah. Definitely, guys. Yeah. Spread the love, guys. Crash games too. Yeah. So many games, so little time. So true. I have like a list. It's got to be like at least 50 games on this list of just games that I never made time for. Streaming is a great opportunity to play some new games. Yeah, Crash. Thanks, man. Awesome. Yeah, Crash is. I started. I made it like 2/3 into the game, and it wasn't easy. It was very frustrating. I have two old like two YouTube videos from my my current channel, and when I got there's like a level called like Hog Wild. No, not Hog Wild. Road to something. You basically play it like on a bridge. And it's like the worst level ever. Like so far that I've played. And I remember getting so upset playing that game. It was a blind run, but I remember getting so like just frustrated with that game that I actually had to put a disclaimer at the beginning of my video that was like, alright, I'm gonna cuss a lot in this video, so just a heads up. But yeah, those games are tough. All right, so we got our work cut out for us on this floor, but I don't think we have any enemies that are too concerning at the moment. So I think we'll just go ahead and take the whole squad. Of course, I probably should leave a captain behind to pick up the Pikmin that are gonna head back to the base, because I probably will send some to collect treasures and everything. So. We'll leave Olimar behind, and we'll have Louis get some battle experience. He's gonna need it. I appreciate that, Turk. Thank you. You know, I'll get there when I get there, and I'm not like in any rush. I'm just having fun doing what I'm doing right now. Okay, I gotta watch out more for the guys in the back than this guy here. Okay, I lost a couple Pikmin. Those guys, by the way, are fine. We're scattering over there. Those enemies won't damage them. I lost a Pikmin. I'm not sure who I lost. Who did I lose? As long as it wasn't one of the purple Pikmin. Probably lost a red. That's okay, though. I guess I didn't really need to fight that guy. Like, there was no incentive for me to do that, but sometimes I just want to clear the whole path. Okay, let's... I don't really want to have to take all these guys across this river. It's not gonna be fun. Tara says, and I've only seen the Great Mighty Pooh cutscene, but other than that, no. I have heard a lot of people love. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I'll say I can say this. I don't think I'm giving anything away. I mean, it's kind of like a parody of a lot of the games that were out at that time, and it so I don't want to spoil anything, but you're in for a treat when you play it. You know what? That probably wasn't too smart, taking the blues to fight this guy. But I honestly thought that this guy's kind of a pushover, so I wasn't expecting to lose 3 Pikmin to this guy. Possibly more. You know what? Let's freeze this guy before he eats that Pikmin. I hate to use the potion on that, but I also don't want to lose more Pikmin on that guy than I already have. They still haven't approved your emotes. When did you submit them? You submitted them like 2 days ago? I wonder what happened to make Twitch take longer to approve emotes. Seems that there's a lot of people waiting. Yeah. Yeah, you would think that, you know, you'd get a response sooner. But I guess, yeah, maybe they're backed up or something. Hopefully it doesn't take much longer. Submitted one on Wednesday, so it's, yeah, Saturday, Sunday. I would imagine they'd be working on Sunday or Saturday or like the weekend. Well, someone would be. I don't have to collect these guys, but no, I'm not gonna collect them. I'm gonna bring these guys. I'm gonna at least bring the reds with me, if I can get them over there safely. Or maybe at least take a couple. And you guys can just kind of wait here, and if you need to help someone, that's fine. You should be safe. You guys, I don't want you to die. Fortunately, these caves... Oh no! Get up, man! If you keep calling them, sometimes they can jump back up on the surface. And 2 last night. I got 12 subs, so I went from 14 to 26, so got 3 now. Wow. That's awesome. Do you already have your... So, okay, so do you already have your new emotes lined up? Or you still have to kind of design them? You almost got me there. Oh, you had 3 ready. Okay, nice. Well, I hope that they get those approved soon. Combustion berry. You guys hungry? Nothing like a fruit salad on a Sunday morning, right? Oh, snap. Okay, that's just about cover all the major threats. So we'll focus on having these guys take the treasure back. Alright, fine. You want to run? We'll take your... Isn't this like a donut of some kind? Nice, coming back. Sorry, man. Your food's on the go today. I have a couple ideas for like emotes that I might do, but I'm no artist, so I'm gonna see if my friend who helped me with the new logo could kind of adapt some emotes from that character, because I like the little character. It's simple. He's cute. Kind of going for like an Abraham Lincoln type look with the little bit of a beard, and then the top hat. Oh, you hired someone. You better get them ready so you can use them ASAP, yeah. So you can actually like submit them even before you become an affiliate. $15 an emote. Oh, that's not bad. Taste sensation. I'll be honest, I've always wanted to try one of these. I bet you they're tasty. Okay, I don't necessarily have to cross the bridge as long as everyone's accounted for. Let me go grab these guys. And we cleared all the treasures, so we're done with that floor. Someone's carrying something. Oh, this guy. Okay, I'll let him finish. Since they went through the trouble of bringing it over. I can't believe I lost 3 blues to that flower dude. The flower dude, like, practically fights himself for you. Alright, my Nightbot's on me. I gotta take a drink of water. That's something I gotta do a lot more of. I went through a period for like 2 weeks when I was drinking like 8 glasses of water a day. Or 8 bottles. And it makes a big difference. Like, you just feel good in general. I mean, it's not like what I'm saying is like unheard of. I mean, obviously your body needs water, but like just the difference it makes. Louis, you hold these guys here. So I don't even need to cross the bridge with the Pikmin as long as I can make it to the exit. Okay, so yeah, so no, you can't submit till affiliate, but you do get get it in quick so your subscribers don't lose so much time like mine. Oh. Okay, well, I appreciate the advice. Hi, Tori. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for helping me out with the shoutouts too. Tori the hero. All right, let's head on down to sub-level 3. I don't even know if they necessarily have to be... Oh, thank you for the host, Tori. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if the Pikmin necessarily have to be in your party or if they just have to be on the sub-level. But I don't want to take any chances. Like, if I can bring them with me, I will. I'd hate to leave someone behind. Especially the entirety of my group. Now, this is a sub-level that I'm pretty sure has Snagrets. So there's only so much exploration I can do. We also have those... I don't know if you saw them in the background. It's like these... I think they're called the snitch bugs or something. Swooping snitch bug. And those guys will basically grab your Pikmin and put them underground. One of my least favorite enemies from the first game. I'm going to have Louis just collect everyone in case we gotta up and run. Oh, except the reds. Another thing you can do, if... See, the thing is, I can be reckless with my Pikmin and use them to my advantage, but I want to try to spare as many as I possibly can. But what I was gonna say is if you like, let's say you throw a white Pikmin at a Snagret and he eats the white Pikmin, then he'll be kind of like stunned. So you have an opportunity to attack him. Of course, you have to sacrifice that white Pikmin. So if I don't have to do that, I won't. I want to see if I can at least take this guy down, just so he gets out of the way. Because he won't kill your Pikmin, but he's a huge inconvenience. I'm waiting for the Snagret to pop out. There it is. We got to keep our distance this time. He's got a pretty far reach. Let's see if he goes underground on his own. If he pops out, it might be easier to swarm him. Yeah, let's go around. Whoops. No, dude. That's how you die. That one red Pikmin trying to be a hero. Up. I'm waiting for him to, like, come out of the ground, but in such a way that you have an opportunity. Oh, he's almost grabbing me. Go away. Go back in. Go back underground. No, I don't think he's gonna do it. I'm just gonna have to attack him. What I'm waiting. You'll see. There's sometimes when he comes out of the ground, he'll kind of like it'll just be his head. Like he's kind of struggling to get out at first, and that's the best time to attack him. Yeah, I don't historically do well with Snagrets. I've seen people who can really take him down without losing any Pikmin. What's over here? Ooh, more purples. Purpley Pikmin. Tori was last playing BioShock. That's another game on my list. But, I kind of just wanted to try it. I don't even know that I would play the whole thing, because I'm not very good at, like, first-person shooters or first-person games. That's, like, my weakness. Well, that in sports games, but I don't know how many people would consider sports game their strength. I'm sure there are, but the average gamer, I don't know that the average gamer would say my best games are sports games. Tori is being the master of games. BioShock is such an amazing series, one of my favorites. Yeah, I've played a little bit of BioShock, but I haven't made it past, like, probably the first level. Like, basically, when everyone starts coming at you, I die. But I have to play it more. I think I'm gonna move Louie a little more towards where the first Snagret was. Or at least right here. Because I think there's going to be like 2 or 3 more Snagrets, and one might come over here. Let's see if we can stop it over there. Yeah, there it is. See, even just like hitting him in little bursts like that isn't. Oh, there you go. That's what he was doing. And you get like a little more time to attack him, but you have to like be ready for it. Like you have to anticipate it. Alright, these guys are way too scattered. Let's back off for a moment. Oh, guys, no. You know what? Let's just attack. Yeah, that can get out of hand pretty easily. Lost a couple of our soldiers. I don't think there's 3 Snagrets. I think there's just 2. Turk bring in the height. I was supposed to start BioShock after Jack and Daxter, but that didn't happen. So I have a few franchise series games to complete now. So, like, Jak and Daxter didn't happen, or you just didn't get through the game? I've played a little bit of Jak and Daxter. I think I still own my copy of it somewhere. But I didn't get very far in that game either. I have, like, so many games that I've started but just didn't commit to it. And usually it was just because I got busy, or maybe something else came along that I got sidetracked with. Well, the cave tells me I don't need reds, but I need them to fight. I'm gonna trade off some yellow and red for the purple and white. Like, you don't need the white Pikmin as much as you do the purple Pikmin, but you also can't just raise the Pikmin population for the whites, you know, whenever you want to, so it's best to take advantage of those flowers whenever you come across them. So I'm gonna sacrifice a couple yellows. So is the master of being cool and spicy ramen curry making. Dude, that sounds good. I wish I knew how to make ramen. There's this one really good like ramen place in town. Although I kind of like it more for its sushi. I really do like sushi a lot. But there's still so much more sushi to be tried. Oh, we gotta pick up this treasure. Looks like one of those cocktail weenies or something. And Tori's bringing the hype too. How have I not met all these mods? Am I missing some of your streams? Well, all these people are a big reason, you know, why why I'm doing as well as I've been doing. This has been a big month for me, and all of you guys have been very supportive of me. So I really appreciate it. It's kind of a no-brainer for me to have people like you as moderators on the channel, because I know that you guys know what you're doing, and you guys do it really well. Yeah, I owe a lot of credit to you guys for the successes that I've had over this past month. So I really appreciate you guys. I'm the type of person who I know my roots. Like I never forget the family, friends, and you know, just people I've met who've helped me get where I am. So yeah, it was an easy decision to appoint you guys as mods, and I certainly don't, you know, expect you guys to tune in on all the streams. I don't expect you guys to moderate and stuff like that, but you know, I trust you guys, so it was an easy decision for me. Completely Jak and Daxter. I'm somewhat into Jak 2. I need to get back into it, maybe Tuesday. Did you mean I completed Jak and Daxter? But you got into Jak 2. I need to get back to it, maybe Tuesday, so. Turk, I'm really close actually. I think my analytics said yesterday I was like at 2.9 average viewers, and that's the only requirement I have left. So I'm I could get there today. It's possible. So it's all about spicy tuna. Nice. I love the big and fun frog community. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I hope that, you know, this is a place where people can just chill. I've been doing this, or like the whole gaming and commentary since 2012, and I'm probably more tame now than I was back in 2012. Did I say since I was 12? I meant since 2012. So I'm pretty used to like talking just to myself, but Twitch is nice because, you know, you got that more interactive, you know, vibe going on, and anyone who wants to sit and just chill with me and engage in conversation, I welcome it, of course, and it makes it even easier for me too, so that maybe there are times where I don't have as much to say, but, you know, I can talk about random things. I still remember visiting Zoe on one of his streams, and we talked for a little while about some of our favorite cereals. This is kind of a risk, because these guys can get thrown off. And also, I'm out of Pikmin to throw at this guy. So I haven't really pointed out this new kind of terrain that we're in, but essentially, as it would appear, if you throw the Pikmin out of bounds, they're gone. In fact, I don't even think their like little indicator comes up that shows when they're dead and they're like floating. I don't even think that shows up. I think they just fall for eternity. And it's like the most depressing thing. You might hear them like kind of like scream, which is terrifying in and of itself, but you don't see their little death symbol. Definitely. I'll get an email. 2.9 say less. Okay. It's all about the life cereal. Peanut butter Cheerios. You guys are making me hungry. Is that an actual thing? Yeah, Life was I remember Life. Does anyone remember Kix? It was like the worst cereal ever, but it was mother approved. So you know it was good for you. Mother approved was just a fancy way of telling the kid that it's not going to taste good, but it's good for you. The asbestos cereal? Oh, I don't know, maybe. Nah, I was brought up. We didn't have the name brands. We would always get the generic brands. So I would, instead of Honey Nut Cheerios, I would grow up with Honey Nut Toasty O's. Hey, but you know, I never complained. I liked it. Didn't taste much different to me. I guess I was always kind of curious if like the originals tasted better, and I think some of the ones that I did try, the originals, they do kind of taste better. But it wasn't that big a deal. We would always... Oh, this guy's not dead. We would always get like the generic Snicker bars and like the ones that were like 4 for $1 at the dollar stores. And they were all right. I don't know. When you grow up with generic stuff, you just kind of develop a taste for them. But we didn't mind. My siblings and I. Yeah, the Kix was a very bland cereal. It was practically just... Let me see what I should do about this guy. Oh, you know what? This guy... You can use him to kill other enemies, including other ones just like him. But he only shoots in one single direction. I'm gonna have to grab... Let me see if I can take this guy down with just the purples without killing them. Because that would be... I'll just take 4 for now. So word on the streets, if you get 20 views, Turk will dance live on the camera. 20, okay, like if we get up to 20 viewers. on your next stream, you'll dance for us, Turk. I'm gonna hold you to that. See, these guys will do heavy damage, but of course you want to get them out of the way. Where's my other guy? Didn't I have 4? Okay. Out of the way, guys. Up. I was actually really terrified there for a moment because I thought he was going to blow them off the course into the abyss. I remember the 90s ad for that cereal. For Kix. Kix, mother approved. I already had a wig on last night living it up. Oh yeah, I saw that. I think one of your viewers was asking to see $3, and I step out of the room for a minute and I come back and you're wearing the wig and I was like, maybe that's Wifey Turkey. Wifey Turk. Excuse me. Pardon my failure to say your name properly. Oh, he's stunned. Okay. Attack him again. Pull this guy away. This guy just kind of dropped in on us. See, that's the power of the purple Pikmin. I only needed 4 Pikmin to take down that big guy. They have the strength of 10 regular Pikmin. But, and they're pretty durable too. But, yeah, I don't want to sacrifice more than I have to. I think that basically covers everything except I gotta clear that electricity trap and this guy here. I might not have to because they have a path here, but sometimes the Pikmin like to take their own path and they'll take the wrong path and they'll just drag stuff into immediate death. Like this whole, if I sent Pikmin with the treasure, they might actually take it this direction and then just immediately kill themselves by because the electricity is instant death. So I don't want to take that chance. I'd rather just clear the path just in case. No, you stay yellow. There you go. this guy come from? I didn't take a white Pikmin. Emergency! Pikmin are suffering. If you blow your whistle, you can maybe help him. Yeah, let's help this guy. He shouldn't even be here. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, I don't think... At least they haven't been thrown off. I just keep on abusing this guy. You know what? He shouldn't have tagged along. Tricked already dancing all the time anyway. I usually tweet word on the streets. Male Twitch username gets 20 views. They will twerk live. Drop Twitch link. It seems to work. Hey, whatever gets the views, right? Heavy duty magnetizer. Yeah, I was thinking like as a channel reward, I have like a top hat, so maybe that could be like one of the incentives. I'll just wear it for a while. Alright, I guess I'll just carry like the larger enemies. I'm not really concerned about the smaller ones because they're going to be worth a little bit more money. Just grab it real quick. So we've lost 11 so far. Not too bad. Could be way worse. All you beautiful people. I guess I'll just grab these guys too since they're right here. But we got everything. We got all the Pikmin together. We can head on over to the next sub-level. Wait, where am I? I lost my... Sent it direct... Wait, where's the exit? Oh, it's back there. Okay, my bad. Just came to charge my phone and stay lurking. Well, I appreciate the lurk. Alright. What are we in store for next? Has anyone in the chat, because that is another one. Oh, hi. Stairs the Trash Man is now following. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Has anyone in the chat actually... I'm gonna kind of bring the topic back to Crash Bandicoot for a moment, because it is one of those projects I was in the middle of that I do plan on finishing at some point. But, has anyone actually beaten it? I'd be very curious to know, because I can use some pointers, some advice. I got to the third game, but I haven't. I mean, the third island, like the third section of the game. But I still need to kind of come back to it and try it out. Okay, so you're gonna notice that our treasure detector thing is kind of wonky right now. I shouldn't even be bringing everyone just yet. I should be exploring, but I'm gonna take a couple reds with me. They're kind of like our soldiers for right now. Not all of the reds, just a couple. There's an enemy that is messing up our radar, our treasure detector. Or as we saw earlier in the game, like the love tester, which has been recycled to detect treasures. But if we can take out that enemy, then we can restabilize the treasure meter. So you'll see him. He'll be kind of hopping around. He's pretty annoying, but he's not super dangerous. We might have a Snagret in here somewhere. Of course, you got the enemies that are going to drop in. Easy enough as long as you can hit him right on the back. Oh, I didn't see this guy. I looked away for a second. He probably dropped right in, didn't he? Rest in peace, Red Pikmin. Shouldn't have been looking away. I apologize. But at the same time... Oh, look, there's another one. They know what they're getting themselves into. They didn't have to help me, but... as a courtesy to them for even being willing to help me out, I will try to spare as many as I can. Seems to be the ethical choice to make. Did I lose the Pikmin there? Oh no. Let's wait for him to drop back down. He usually just comes right back to the exact same spot. You know what? I probably can take him down with a couple more Pikmin. Let's just focus on clearing a bit of a path. So Zoe and Atara have not played it, or have not completed it, at least. I put you on Renzi and my Discord promo. Oh, okay. That's my next like big thing that I gotta learn how to do is now Renzi was a huge help for me yesterday setting up Discord, but that's something that I should really just sit and like watch a YouTube tutorial or something, because I don't know much about Discord like at all. But it'd be fun to get that going like more in the streams. Like, I can put like a code if anyone wants to join the Discord now. I just don't really know what else to do with Discord. Because I kind of just like read the chat off of, where is it? Let's see, server settings, invite people. Okay, copy. So I think if I like paste this here, Control V, that should be my Discord if anyone wants to join. But yeah, like, I don't really know, because I kind of like use the OBS to watch the chat, and I think Discord will also display that, but I would have to toggle between two windows. So I don't know. I mean, you guys don't have to explain that to me right now, but you guys don't even have to explain it to me, but I'll look into it more and kind of see what it's all about. Thanks for joining, guys. I do see you guys joining in. But feel free to use it for whatever purpose you'd like to use it for. And I'll make sure this week that I focus on understanding what it is and how to use it at its most optimal kind of usage. Wait, another one? Okay. You know what, at this point, I'm just going to grab the whole group. Stairs the Trash Man, joining in the chat. I've only beaten Twinsanity, Sorry for late response. I had to look up the name of the one I complete. No, you're fine. Yeah, I don't mind going back to previous subjects. Twin Sanity. I haven't heard of that one. But, I think that I would like to play at least the first 3 Crash Bandicoots at some point. So Satori says, so pretty much I put your link on the promo channel and that will tell others on that server to join your stream. Aw. Well, thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to do that. Crystallized clairvoyance. Yeah, it was nice playing with Renzi for a little while yesterday. Playing some Mario Maker 2. I'd like to play it more, but I think before I do, I'll probably play a little more off camera because I was a little more unprepared than I thought I was gonna be. There's a lot more mechanics in the second game that I don't remember being in the first game, and I don't really know how a lot of those mechanics work. I'm gonna wait for this guy to jump and come back, and we'll just try to swarm him. But fortunately, I don't think he'll actually drag any of your Pikmin with him. That was a big concern for me, but I think he jumps just quickly enough to not actually take anyone. But he could still knock him off the course. Unless I just lost 2. I don't remember losing the 2 I lost. It could have just been to those little orange dudes. Orange bullboard thingies. And I don't really understand, like, this guy's deal, because he'll keep on jumping away and then landing back in the same area. Okay, so let's pick up these treasures. Catch up a bit. So, Stairs is finishing an essay for today. Because he wrote the wrong stuff for 90% of the essay. Oh man, that's a drag, dude. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've done that before too. Just keep your argument simple. I was an English major. Just try to keep things as concise as you can, to the point. Keep everything that you say should be relevant. If you need to, just put it out all on paper and then you can condense it later. Emperor Whistle. Unless you convince them that it's the right thing. Has anyone seen the movie Thank You for Smoking? I think that there's like a scene in that movie where that's basically what he's telling his son. He's like basically telling him, as long as you argue correctly, you're never wrong. I mean, it's kind of true. Like, I feel like in my English classes there were some like topics that I would focus on, and sometimes I would point out like obscure details, but I would be as convincing as possible that it wasn't necessarily an obscure detail. So as long as you can kind of convince them that it's relevant, then it works. Yeah, I used to be a master of BS. I might still have some of that within my natural abilities. It's about the 20th century. Or is that what you mean, 20th XX century? And I started with with the 19th century. So it's about the 20th century, but you started writing about the 19th century. Oh, okay. It's one of those. Yeah, I don't know how well that movie holds up today. I don't really hear people talking about it much anymore, but I think I remember liking it. I'll have to give it a watch again sometime. 16. We started with 30 reds. We're down to 16. Most of who we lost are reds. But also we traded reds for purple and yellow. Let's see. I'm gonna take a couple blue and a couple yellow for these white Pikmin. Okay, I guess you too, red. By the way, if I get a little distracted and I miss someone's comment, like, feel free to just like copy and paste it again or re-enter it. I don't want anyone to, like, I'm trying to read through them all, and sometimes when you play Pikmin 2, you're just trying to make sure no one falls from the sky when you're not looking. Because that's the way this game is. Like, you really have to be on your toes, like, at all times. You can have bombs fall from the roof. You can have Snagrets pop out of nowhere like that. I really don't like dealing with the Snagret here, but I'm gonna clear this poison because, guys, let's go. Ooh, that was close. I really wanted to clear that just in case. I didn't want to endanger the Pikmin who were gonna end up fighting that Snagret. All right, Louis. Why don't you just hold everyone, hold everyone's hand for me? Olimar's got to fight the big boy war. I'm sure you'll get some military experience at some point. Actually, you know what, Louis? Why don't you just get that experience right now? You're gonna need it. Olimar, you get to hang back and clear this. Oh, these are really cool. So these ones will, I think they'll give you more Pikmin than what you put in. So, like, I lost some reds. So I think if I was to take a red, I could be wrong about this though, but you also have to time it. If you throw them in, see that? You get extra Pikmin. So it's, how many did I generate? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you basically profit 8 Pikmin from that one. I'll take that deal any day. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so the blues are going to be fighting that guy. I think these guys will be fine over here. So we got 2 little battles going on in this sub-level so far. We have Olimar is going to take the blue. I think these guys are going to be okay over here. And Louis is going to take the red. And I'm hoping that there's only 1 Snagret here and not 2. Another thing I can do is I can power up my Pikmin like this. I'll just do it. I have the potions. And they'll do extra damage. Yeah, if you can get on him real quick. Surely he's dead as soon as he pops out of the ground. Oh, maybe one hit. So he grabbed a Pikmin. You can see him there dangling from the lower part of his beak. But he wasn't eaten. What's over here? Sometimes you can preview it. Probably nothing, but it could be. There could be like a beetle that'll drop stuff. I could use the nectar for the Pikmin. If not, then this was a little bit of a waste of time, but I'll take that risk. Sometimes if you rustle around these flowers, the beetle will come out. But not always. That's okay. It was worth a shot. Since I picked up a couple extra reds, I don't really need the blue Pikmin. Well, maybe I do. The game's basically telling me I should add more blues. Hey, Officer Otter. Reporting for duty today. Dude, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you dropping in. When are you gonna stream more Mario Sunshine? Because I think I'd really like to try to catch you. Oh, that's right. This guy. So yeah, we'll take Louie. Hello. Oh, there he is. Probably just gonna have to face the fact that I'm gonna need to lose a couple. Swarm them. Maybe I can take him out before he swallows those guys. Oh, no, too late. Oh, he brought dessert with him. Did he bring enough for the rest of the class? Actually, that's quite a sizable amount. I think he did. Can you feel the sunshine? It's coming out, man. Tonight I'll be streaming Smash most likely, but back on to Sunshine either after Smash or next Thursday. Okay. Well, I look forward to it. That's another game on my list. There's just too many games. Too many games, right, Tori? Atara, I know everyone's got like a whole list of just all these games to play. There's so many. So many games, so little time. Despite the pandemic, there's still too little time. There's just too many games. Oh, no, purples, stay there. The Pikmin intelligence in this game versus the first game. Whoops. That was dumb. Got too close. I forgot about that. They're suffering from poison. Bring him out. Let's see if we can save him. Nope. Didn't save him. My bad. I feel like a jerk. Oh no. It's really picky. There you go. Got it. What if time manipulation? That'd be something, wouldn't it? I mean, I guess these guys could fight him. Oh, this guy wants to follow him now. I know I'm kind of like hesitating. I'm debating whether or not to use these guys because there's water nearby and I feel like they'll get thrown into the water. I'm just gonna go grab the blue. Let's play it safe. What console are you playing on? I am playing on the Wii. I have the GameCube game, so I have the actual copy. But I don't have an working GameCube anymore, so I just play it on the Wii. But I am playing with the GameCube controller. I like it more than the motion controls that they created for the Wii. I hear some people like it, but I've never been a fan of the Wiimote. Oh look, this guy's dropping in for some fun. We'll prioritize this guy because the other guy can't actually damage our Pikmin. So, like, obviously he'll kind of put him in a trance, but he doesn't necessarily pose any kind of serious threat to them. They'll just kind of follow him around until he leaves. There we go. Got him. Pinned him down. Just get ready for the next attack. Now is not the time to tear down the wall. All we have to do is go to the Netherlands, find an ancient one, an ancient society of sorcerers, train for a bit, obtain the Eye of Agamotto, and become an adventurer. But you guys are all Avengers in my book already. My next console to get. All the consoles. Yeah, the particular Wii that I'm playing on is modded years back for one of my birthdays. My now fiance bought me this this Wii, and it's a red Wii, so I guess it was one of those Super Mario edition ones or something like that. And it was modded with, so I got the full libraries of the Atari, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis games on it. And yeah, it was a really great gift. It still is. I still play it all the time. I do have a Super Nintendo, and that's my favorite console of all time. But I won't play it so much just because the power cord in the back, it's a little finicky, so like if you move the console a little bit, it'll depower. But I might stream with my actual Super Nintendo at some point. But for the time being, playing Super Nintendo, most of the time I'll play on the Wii, and I use the classic controller. And I think it works really well. Like it's one of those methods of playing that I think comes closest to the real thing. Aside from, you know, like the SNES Mini, that one's also really well done. But I think everything controls pretty well. if you could play it like on an emulator on the Wii with the classic controller. Like, I highly recommend it if that's, you know, if you're able to find it and afford it. So there's still a treasure here. Let's scout and find out where exactly. Well, I think we had to get that lid too, so we'll use these guys to grab it. I think there's a treasure here too. So Tori says, I want Sega Genesis and Dreamcast as well. Yeah, I'm with you there. They're cool. I've never played the Dreamcast. The Sega, I have the Sega Mini, and I'm very unfamiliar with Sega, and that's another thing on my list of games to play, is just like basically any Sega game. I think the only Sega Genesis game I played on this channel was Toe Jam and Earl. So I did a full playthrough of Toe Jam and Earl. Science project. Sorry, Stairs, that science project won't help you now. It sounds like you have a history project to deal with, or some kind of history course, social studies. Or correct me if I'm wrong, maybe it's something else. Let's see, I'm gonna take a couple of these reds and convert them into blue. Actually, I only really need to take one red. So you're coming with me, and one of you come with me. Actually, maybe two of you. Oh no, wait, it's not one of those candy pop buds. I'm gonna have to actually convert some. Not you, Purple, you stay. Oh, Atara, you have the red one too? Nice. I don't know too many people personally who have that one. It's usually the white one, or I've seen the black one too. I think they have a black one. Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Atara, do you know if the red one was it like the Super Mario edition, or was it something else? I guess I can just convert these reds to blues. Might need the blues more here. The cave told me I didn't need to bring reds. I just kind of use them because they're stronger fighters. And then Stair says, I only have a GameCube, PS1 and 2, Xbox 360. After that, I switched to PC. That's a nice collection, though. Yeah, it was interesting until it all turned slowly into politics. It's just something I entirely dislike. I'm with you there. That's something you probably won't see me talking about on the channel. I try to avoid politics. I try not to talk about religion much either. But yeah, I mean, I would consider myself. I used to be religious. Now I'm kind of just more spiritual than religious. I don't know. But like I said, I probably won't go into much depth on that. All this just to grab a couple more blues. You know what, you guys, I see a couple of you blues in there. Y'all need to help out. Because your brothers can't swim. We got another treasure here. Oh, that was dumb. We can bring him back. And sometimes if you throw the blue Pikmin in there, I think we saved him. If you throw like a blue Pikmin in there and there's a different color that's like drowning, the blue Pikmin will kind of act like lifeguards. They'll actually save them. They'll step in and help out. Yeah, it was a Super Mario edition. It came with a free copy of the game. Is that a Mario Wii probably? Oh, look at these guys. So what happened there was they tried to help out carrying the treasure, but when it got to full capacity carrying that thing, the Pikmin who get rejected from carrying something will kind of just gravitate towards the captain if you're nearby. So since I was standing in the water and they got rejected from helping out, they just started walking towards me. And they should know they can't swim, but saliva tricks. Danon. Fruit on the bottom. Same great taste. I ask you guys again, you guys getting hungry? We talked about the fruit salad, and now we're adding in... Oh, we don't need that flour right now. Now we're adding in the yogurt to go with the fruit. I'm getting hungry. Renty and I have PS1 through 4, PS Vita, Xbox One S, Nintendo Switch, 3DS, N64, GameCube, and a gaming laptop. Nice. Nice collections, guys. So you got plenty of options. Oh, you know what? I should have the Blues take that. You guys just go wait at the cave. I don't think I need you guys anymore for this floor. Actually, let's just... They should be fine there, assuming that nothing falls from the sky to eat them. Olimar, you have to go grab the Blues. So blue are water. Red fire. Yeah. The blue Pikmin, they won't drown. Well, that's not what I was drinking out of. Red Pikmin are for fire, and they're also stronger than all the other types of Pikmin. With the exception of the purple Pikmin. Like red are just like your main fighters. The purple Pikmin have the strength of 10 regular Pikmin. So they're really strong. But the reason why I'm kind of conservative using my purple Pikmin is because there's a treasure in the 4th level. 1, 2... Yeah, like the final level. That you can only pick up if you have 100 purple. And the gimmick behind the purple and white Pikmin is that you can only obtain more purple and white Pikmin by finding the colored flowers in the caves. Whereas the other 3 colors, the primary color Pikmin, you can generate as many Pikmin as you want. There's no limit. So when I start off playing, I'm a little stingy about using the purples. Like, I'm a little more conservative because you only get a finite amount of them, or at least they're harder to grow in population. So if I have to collect 100 purple Pikmin, then I don't really want to put them in more danger than I have to. Because it's kind of a drag to have to revisit caves to try to find more purple flowers. They will respawn, but not every single time you exit and leave the cave. Or leave and then come back into the cave. So sometimes you have to visit a couple more caves just to go grab more. It's like, it's kind of a chore. So to kind of avoid that, I'm going to collect 100 purple Pikmin. And then anything after that 100th purple Pikmin, I'll go ahead and just like use whenever I want to. but they're strong, and sometimes they'll stun the enemy. The Stupendous Lens. The yellow Pikmin are immune to electricity, or like they're electric proof. Also, the yellow Pikmin can be thrown higher than any other Pikmin, so they're good for like those high platforms you gotta toss them up to. They're the lightest ones. So we got all the treasures, so we're good to exit. And then who was left? The white Pikmin. They're the poison Pikmin. So I'm gonna leave you guys with Louie. So he has 69 Pikmin, and Olimar should have the last 20 over here. Yeah, that should be everyone. Let me just make sure Louie's holding. Yeah, he is. Okay, we're good. Might not matter, but I don't want to risk it. Talking strawberry banana yogurt. Nice. That sounds good. This might be the final sub-level. Because when you see it before... Yeah, it is. You can see like a large circular arena. And most of the time, that's where you end up fighting the boss, so... You can almost predict when it's the last level, or the last sub-level, yeah. We'll swarm that nectar. Even though I'm not planning on using everyone, I'd still like to get them with flowers. The flowers will make them stronger and quicker. Teach me the ways of Pikmin. If you have not played this game, I highly recommend it. Like, find a way to get a copy or borrow a copy, see if a friend has it. Like, the Pikmin games need to be played. That's just my take on it. They're really interesting games. The first game is really neat because you have a time limit. Like, you have 30 days to collect all your ship parts and escape the planet. And it's just you. You don't have a second captain. Which is a great concept because you can actually... There's a good ending, there's a bad ending, and then there's a best ending. And it just depends, like, if you can collect all 30 treasures. Not all of them, or not treasures, ship parts. Not all of the ship parts are required. I think like 25 of the 30 are required. But I think it was like a really cool concept for a game. Like, I remember when that game came out and people would like I was probably in elementary school. But I remember, or maybe I was in middle school, I can't remember. But anyway, I remember when they would talk about it in the cafeteria. That was back, you know, before. I mean, they had internet there, but you know what? I might be getting my time mixed up. So I'm just gonna move forward with my point. My point is that when you're at that age and you hear about a game where you can play it all the way through and still lose was like a new concept to me. And I was like, man, I have to play this game. And then, of course, you know, they had other games like that at the time already, because the N64 came out before the GameCube, and I never played Majora's Mask, but I know it's kind of a similar concept. I probably didn't really hear about that concept. Look at this guy. This is the boss we have to fight. And he stands. So that's going to be fun. I think what I'll do is, because I don't really need the blue Pikmin for this, I'm going to take a couple and we're going to turn them into red Pikmin. If we can just scoot past this guy. Oh, okay, my bad. Well, we got more blue Pikmin. I like to collect everything. Yeah, me too. Actually, and then this game's fun too because like you want to collect everything in the sub-levels, even though you don't even like need everything. Like you can, like the beasts that you kill, you can also get money from them, but you won't get like very much money. Because in this game, the objective is essentially, thanks to Louis, your sub-captain, your second captain, the company you work for is like in $10,000 worth of debt. They're Pocos, not dollars, but you know. And so you have to collect treasure to pay off the debt. Wasn't there another flower? I thought there was one more. And there's actually a little more to the story, but I won't give it away in case you want to try it for yourself. Yeah, there's another one. I knew there was another one. Yellow and then blue and then red. Blue. Red. Got it. Challenge accepted. Yeah, I remember the first time I played Pikmin 1, I didn't win. I got the bad ending. I think it was because I was missing like one treasure that was essential. Didn't I have more Pikmin? Oh snap. Alright, we got everyone. Let's we'll take the reds. And we'll fight. I got 17 here, the brave 17, but they're not going to be completely helpless here because we're going to use one of our potions. If we get desperate, we may have to use our purple potion, which will freeze him in his place. Not for long. Actually, I don't even know if they work that well on the bosses. I might use another red potion if I need it. They're pretty easy to make. It's funny because it kind of makes like a fart noise when you spray it on them. Oh, that was not a good angle for me. Not good. I don't know how much. I don't really like the angle here. I probably won't do much damage. Yeah. It would have been better to freeze him when his head was low. So that wasn't timed very well on my part. go. Probably would be best to swarm it there, but you don't always get as much time as you want. Alright, we're gonna have to do this without magic powers, guys. We can just... I could probably finish him off quicker if I went to go grab more Pikmin. Just can't reach him. I'm gonna go grab more Pikmin. But he's almost done. Yeah, I don't do very well with Snagrets. Oh, okay, Atara, I have to go now, but I had fun watching and chatting. Hope to catch your stream again soon. Best of luck getting to affiliate. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Atara, if you're still here. Appreciate the support. Thanks for chilling with us today. I appreciate y'all guys sticking around and watching me run all my Pikmin into danger. Okay, I'm gonna take the yellows and the reds, because the yellows are not very good for combat, but they can be thrown higher than any other Pikmin, so... Also, there's not much life left on this guy, so... So, like, the yellows are good, because you can just throw them straight up, and they'll basically land it. We got him. So, we lost a couple more, but... not too bad. The caves, basically from this point on, are going to get a lot harder. You've done it! The bird beast will trouble you no more. Processing. How curious. What's that impressive mechanized masterpiece? Alright, cool. So, we'll just collect every... I mean, essentially, it's just the treasure and the head of this jerk, who I don't think we'll be seeing the last of them, of the Snagrets. I think we'll be seeing more later on in some of the later caves. I wish I knew what this guy was. I don't think it's a transformer. It doesn't strike me as a transformer. But possibly like a toy from Japan, because I know a lot of the treasures you collect are either things that you would see in the United States or things you would see in Japan. Most of them, not necessarily all of them. Justice Alloy. So we're gonna get a little extra equipment boost with this key item. Does not compute. A metal this dense defies the fundamental laws of physics. I think it's the top of a Power Ranger merch. It could be. Could be Power Rangers. Yeah, you might be right. And yet, if I use this to rework our president's treasured spacesuit. Processing complete. Fabrication of the metal suit Z is now concluded. This suit is extremely durable. Getting gnawed or stepped on will now produce minimal pain. So it'll help, you know, with the amount of damage that you actually take. Coco Power Rangers. Yeah, I used to be really into Power Rangers. How about you guys? Any other Power Ranger fans growing up? I want to say my first TV crush was Kimberly from Power Rangers. Surprisingly, I remember that movie they failed. I remember that movie they failed at from a few years ago. Oh, the Saban's Power Rangers. Yeah, I can see why people didn't like it. I still liked it. I thought it was entertaining. They have a. I won't really spoil anything, but Bryan Cranston comes out at one point, and he was. I guess he was like still really popular because they just finished like Breaking Bad, and or maybe it was El Camino or something, or he did Godzilla too at the time. So like he was like really popular at the time. But aside from that, no. I mean, I liked the movie. It was entertaining. I think that's an example of something that I think most people didn't like that I kind of liked. I don't know though. I heard some people really liked it. Um, but I thought it was okay. It's different. Like, if it was on sale for like $5 or something, I'd probably get it. All right, let's leave the cave. We got everything. We got the treasure. We got our Pikmin. It's time to make our escape. And I'm pretty sure when I get back to the surface, I'll have like 4 seconds left. Stair says, I didn't see it because for some reason most of the adults told me it was a bad show for kids. And then I grew up and noticed it's not bad. Yeah, I mean it was fun. It was kind of followed the same formula. I know a lot of the footage was originally shot based on the original Japanese TV show. And then they just kind of put in the American actors to fill in like the story arcs or whatever. But like when they're actually in the costumes, I don't think, for the most part, I don't think it's them. Yeah, Power Rangers wasn't bad. Power Rangers built character. It built teamwork, trust. Um, those principles of doing the right thing, I guess. It wasn't completely bad. Yeah, I get there's violence, but what doesn't have violence? I thought most people. Alright, I don't need to put these guys away as long as they're with me, but we'll go ahead and end the day here. So we finished the Snagret Hole, and I think that actually covers all the caves in this stage. But there's still a couple parts above ground that I gotta get. Like there's that. I might just go back into this level just to pick up any missing parts that I didn't get. I keep saying parts. That's how it is in the first game. I mean treasures. I like to have my own POV on shows and movies. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely. You don't always want to just go with what other people say, because you might like something about it. I have another perfect example. I really liked Kung Pao Enter the Fist, which is a really cheesy movie. And most people, like, I feel like with that movie, you either love that movie or you just despise it. But it's one of those movies that's just so quotable. Like, I love it. When I remember, I have fond memories. I have a lot of fond memories going to the Dollar Theater and watching that stuff with, like, my dad. And we saw Shrek in the Dollar Theater, and that was also a really big movie. But those are just like so much fun. Like there's nothing like the first time watching like Shrek, for instance. But yeah, Kung Pao was another great one that people don't really care for that I love. People once told me that NCIS was boring. Remind me what NCIS is. But I watched it for a while and loved it. We watched the first season 1, right? Then they get mad when strangers yell saying their kid is trash. That's the reason why I don't go out. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna just check real quick and see how I did. Not too well for the red, but kind of expected that. But I helped the white and purple Pikmin, and if you look at my overall death counters, I did lose that poor white Pikmin, or I think it was a blue Pikmin or something, to that poison. Now I kind of feel like a jerk for not remembering which Pikmin specifically died from poison. Poor guy. Just like all the horror. I just love this list. Like they should just rename it like just horrible ways for your Pikmin to die. Naval Criminal Investigation Squad. Okay. Josh is my Valentine's called Dibs. Yeah, I've never seen Naval Criminal Investigation Squad. That sounds cool though. Hello, I'm still in the lamb from debt collectors. For the time being, I've decided to live under the bridge, but if they catch me, I don't know what they'll do to me. Poor guy, you know, what can I say? He'll be fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna enter this level real quick just to grab the, what do you call it? The birdie? the little thing they use for I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called. Let's grab these guys. I'll show you. We saw it earlier, right before we entered the cave. If y'all need help for Valentine's, I'm available to hold the I love you sign. Yeah, this thing. What do you call it? I've heard it called like a birdie, but I know that's not what it's called. Or maybe that is what it's called, and I'm confused. Doesn't it start like with an S or something? I don't remember what else there is to grab, but I guess we'll find out. Once we bring this treasure back, it'll tell us if we're missing any other treasures above ground. And I guess what I could do, if that is the last treasure, since I still have a good portion of the day left, I might as well try to farm for some berries, for some sprays. Air brake. Alright. That's going to cover it. As you can see, the meter in the bottom. Indicates we've collected everything in the stage. So we will farm for some berries. I'm just going to use the red Pikmin. We'll kind of treat them a little and pick up some goodies along the way to help bring their population back up, because I kind of put them in a situation where they were going to lose. I'm just going to throw, like, I don't know, that many. Wait, where? I didn't grab more? Is that all I have? Oh, wow, that's all I have. So, yeah, I really got to help these guys out. So today, the rest of the day 10, I'm just going to use to help my Pikmin populations and then farm for some berries. Yeah, those CSI shows pretty interesting too. I can't say I've ever really gotten into them, but I hear a lot of good things about them. That's another thing too. It's like I got a long list of games to play on the video games to play, but I also have a bunch of like TV shows to watch. I've still only seen the first season of Stranger Things. I'm like really falling behind on that one. I think that's like the next one I'll focus on. But I probably have to rewatch the first season because I don't remember too much of it. I just remember when we watched it, we would basically watch it like in 2 days. We watched like the first half of the series the first night, and then the second night we watched the second half. It was pretty engaging. I'm gonna leave Louie there for when the purple berries regenerate. Oh, and then you got these jerks too. We're gonna try to take our berries away. This guy's gonna come back. Once the berries respawn, that other bug enemy's gonna come out and try to eat the berries. It's funny though because they'll never go for the berries that are on the ground. They'll just go for the ones that are up in the plant. Mindhunter, another show I've never heard of. No, I appreciate you even stopping in, Stairs. Thank you. Yeah, good luck on finishing up the essay. I guess there really aren't too many enemies that'll respawn in this level. But maybe there's always these pellet posies you can... I think that's actually what they're called, pellet posies. And that enemy, you don't have to worry about. They don't have, they haven't developed their like pincers yet. So... they can't actually kill your Pikmin, they just kind of run around aimlessly. Okay, let's grab these purple berries. Actually, I should probably check on the other berries because I know we got a perpetrator who's gonna try to steal them over here. Look, there he goes. Up to no good. I'm gonna keep some Pikmin down here to kill this. Look, he's eating them. That's what happens when I look away for a few minutes. This guy comes out. It's weird though because he's like moving when he's dead. It's kind of creepy. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to interrupt you guys. Trying to grab these berries. I want to join the watch party. I kid. Not that I don't want to, but you know. Let's see. 81. So there's the rest over by here. Did you guys not... Did I not set these guys up to... Or maybe they already grabbed those berries. You guys can just go ahead and grab those. Yeah, they do kind of regenerate quickly. I guess maybe 3 or 4 times in a day, so you could probably get like 3 or 4 potions if you really focus on the red berries. Mine Hunter seems cool. What's that one about? What do we got here? You guys got more? We have all the Pikmin here. I'm gonna leave Louie here with these just in case. Actually, I might throw him a couple more. Because the purple berries, at least at this point in the game, you don't get as many of them. And I like the purple potion more than I like the red one. Here they come. More berries. Ooh, look at this guy. Take his nectar. Eat up, guys. Okay. I think I'm missing a Pikmin. Oh, maybe not. So even though that guy just got speared in the stomach, he'll be okay because he wasn't actually consumed. I saved him just in time. And then we got another one of these dudes who don't typically give me trouble. They basically killed himself. Like that. They knocked himself over. Of course, he scatters everyone. But then he'll still miss. We got him. You know what? Before I fight this guy, let me check and see how these berries are coming along. So after day 10, there will be no need to come back to this level, because we will have collected everything. So this is kind of like are saying goodbye to this stage. Renzi, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. Make sure we throw in the shout out to Renzi. Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, he was helping me out yesterday, getting Discord ready, and we played some Mario Maker. It was really fun. I'd never played the Mario Maker versus mode. Need to check on those purple berries. I'd rather get those. See if I can grab these real quick before the sun goes down. I'm not going to scatter these guys. I probably could, but I'm going to keep them all together as best I can. I'll be doing a little back and forth toggling between these two teams. Well, let's swarm those berries. And you... Oh, look, there's more. There's already more. Okay, this is going to be kind of a bit of a race here. I think I'm just going to play it safe. I think I got everyone, hopefully. Got them all. Cool. Just waiting to clock in for work. Aw, on a Sunday? Yeah, those Pichu emotes say it all. Dude, well, I hope you have a good day at work. Just tell them Metal Gear and walk away. I understand. Renzi the Legend, yes indeed. Bear with me for just a second, just going to respond to this quick text. It is kind of important. Okay. Picked up the air brake. And oh, real quick. What was the percentage we're at? We're at 69%. Alright. That's enough immaturity. Alright, this is the, you know, I didn't mind helping these guys out because they took a lot of damage for the team. So, glad to help out the Reds there. So we didn't lose any today, and that's always a good thing. If anyone is new in the chat, I'd like to extend a welcome to you. Thank you for being here. Some wild animals are nesting under the bridge now. They think I'm their pal or something. My stylish suits are covered in hair. I'm pitiful, but at least they're warm. Poor guy. It's like depressing and hilarious at the same time. It works on so many levels. Yeah, you go make that tea, Zoe. How was the omelet, by the way? Well, you don't have to answer that now. Go get that tea. It sounds tasty. So this Awakening Wood stage is complete. We got everything. So I think I'm going to head on over to Valley of Repose. But I'll just take a quick little look at the Piclopedia. I'm not going to read all the descriptions. This thing, if you're new to the game, is massive. They really put a lot of time into making all these notes. Like, just something as, like, obscure as, like, I don't know, this flower. If you look at Olimar's notes, they have, like, a scientific name for everything, and they have these, like, full-on descriptions. Look at this description. Look at the length of that. Like, but you have it for, like, every single thing. So they put, like, a lot of creativity in it. It's pretty fun to look at. But I like to just, like, showcase some of the big bad guys again. The pileated Snagret here, that we just fought earlier this stream. And it'll show just, like, how they'll eat in their natural habitat. By the way, on my end, I don't know if anyone wants to share some insight with me, but on my end, it does look like it's, like, struggling to focus a bit. And I don't know if that's just my TV. It's probably just my TV, but it could be on your end, so I'm sorry if it is. Like I'm like if the picture looks clear, then we're good. But anyway, I think it's a really cool little feature that they added to the game. Yeah, we have a new follower today, Stairs the Trash Man, who is here, and he had to step out because he's working on an essay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Turk, yeah, you haven't followed Renzi. Yeah, definitely check out his channel. Yeah. So I had mentioned earlier, you know, with people like you guys, all these mods that I've made for the channel, like yeah, I wouldn't be where I am right now without people like you guys. So thank you so much. And Turk brings the hype. I actually I'm surprised you guys haven't followed each other. That's like two very big communities coming together right there. Very nice. All right, I'm gonna head on back to Valley of Repose. I'm probably not gonna play for too much longer today. In fact, I might not even complete a full cave. I've done that before with the Citadel of Spiders, I think on my first stream of this. So I might just like kind of do a little bit of exploration here and start one of the caves, but I'm probably not going to finish the next cave. So this was the first level you know, when you first start the game, this is the first stage, but we completed one of the caves here, the Emergence Cave. But it's a very simple cave, just kind of like one of those tutorial caves. Meanwhile, you have this whole section to visit still, and there are two more caves in this stage, and they're both very difficult to my recollection. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish this stage before we move into the third stage. So that's gonna kind of be my goal. But now that I have all 5 types of Pikmin, I can cover more ground and do more things. And I don't even remember what I should bring with me, but I know I'm going to need some blue Pikmin. So let me just take a group of blue Pikmin first, and then just kind of see what kind of ground I can cover with them. And I can always send Louie with everyone else, with the whole team. But I'm going to do a little bit of scouting first. I probably don't need to take this guy down, but just in case. Oh. My bad. I don't typically like to point out things that I noticed in viewership, but I can't help but notice seeing it jump from 13 to 9 immediately after I lost Pikmin fighting that enemy. It's like, alright, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, we're out. I just thought that was funny. Like, I kind of want to clip that, because it's... That's too funny. Oh, yeah, there's a Snagret here, but... And he's got a treasure, I want to say, but you don't have to deal with that right now. I'll probably deal with that later. I think I've dealt with enough Snagrets today. Sorry, I know. I didn't mean to sacrifice them. I need more blue. Probably should have taken more. How are my Pikmin population levels? So the blues... that's all I have. Oh, I have 33. How many do I have out? I have 26 plus 33. Was that 59? Yeah, I need more blue and yellow. I think my red are okay. Let's take out some more blue. I'll just take them all out. And we'll take out some yellow. Maybe not all the yellows, but we'll take them out. There you go. And we gotta collect some of these goodies. It's gonna be a red, right? Yeah. I was like, of all the colors. I didn't time that well. Okay, so they broke the bridge over there. I don't know if you heard that noise in the background, but... So you want to send the yellow to the yellow and the blue to the blue, because it'll maximize the number of Pikmin that you get if you can color match. I guess as long as it goes to one or the other. Oh, this thing too. Alright, oh, there's some eggs up there for nectar. Probably should get that. Oh wait, who should we help? Let's have the blue take that. Take it to blue. You take away some yellow. There you go. As long as the majority are carrying something, it'll go to that particular onion. Okay. That's gonna do it for now. Let's check Olimar. We're gonna need to break this, because I believe it's gonna drain the water, and then all the rest of the Pikmin can access the area. We're gonna drain that water. And next we gotta build a bridge. We have these underwater dudes to deal with too. I like these guys because they remind me of the xenomorphs from Aliens. Like they have like the same kind of faces, like there's like no eyeballs. Or no visible eyeballs. Pretty cool looking. Now these guys are pretty fun, because they'll practically kill themselves for you. So they're like the green ones, except they'll make the boulders go in the direction that you are, essentially. Like they're supposed to head straight for you. And if you can manipulate the boulders just enough, you can have them shoot at themselves. Like that. So you don't really have to put your Pikmin at danger. I didn't even need to have the blue Pikmin with me when I did that. You can also use them, conveniently, to kill other enemies. Like this guy. Boom. So that's another great way to take advantage of those dudes. And I just ran them right into. That was my fault. Sorry, guys. I really don't need to put these guys in any serious danger, but it's kind of convenient to do this. Come on, guys. Here we go. course, those guys can be killed by the fire, but if you can work it in your favor, you might as well. So I'm gonna have him shoot another one of these out at this guy. If I can just get it. It's okay. And we're gonna get a cutscene for first time the Pikmin gets set on fire. You would think you would know after setting them on poison and them getting caught with water. All right. So you guys build a bridge. Let's get, see, I don't even know who to bring back with me. That's why I'm not bringing Olimar over. Which cave should we go to next? Maybe this one here? There's a cave over here. I'm gonna use this guy to kill this pig. I think they're called, like, blowhogs. Yeah, there was really no need for me to put those blue Pikmin in danger, but oh well. Okay, so he's down. So now we're gonna need the white Pikmin. So we're gonna need white Pikmin, and there's a cave, I want to say, on the other side of this wall, unless it's over here. Oh, we got this dude. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring some white Pikmin over. And I'm gonna go ahead and have this guy kill himself. But I can't take too much time because here, let me just do this. Oh, that's not gonna work. Over here. I keep sliding down the hill. Come on. Okay, maybe over here. Oh, just missed. Okay, you know what? I don't want to run out of time, so you guys, is there a group there? Nope, we're good. Okay, we need to grab some purple Pikmin, or excuse me, white Pikmin. Probably all we can get. In fact, let me put some yellows back. This game is so easy to, like, just... It's so easy to use up so much of the day just trying to clear a path and obstacles. Like, it's almost like you have to use a day just to do that. I'm probably not gonna have everyone I need. I'm guessing I'm gonna need some reds, but I didn't plan this day out as optimally as I wanted to. But, you know, at least we'll kind of get started on this bridge, or on this wall, that I believe will lead us to the next cave. But I'm going to need all the white Pikmin I can to break the bridge. Or the wall, excuse me. I keep saying bridge. So we're going to take them over here to have them start working on it. Hopefully they're not in harm's way with this enemy. I don't think they are, but I'm going to have them deal with the wall. And then you two, you got to help out. Everyone needs to contribute. Now he's just sliding down the hill. Come on, over there. There you go. And Olimar. So he has 59. How many does Louis have? Oh, I think he had like 31. Am I missing anyone? Maybe I am. Or maybe not. Or they could be back at the base. There's like so much to keep track of, I always forget. Like, this is really dumb, what I'm about to do. I don't need to have my whole group of Pikmin to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Nice. Oh, you gotta watch out for that extra boulder. If it hasn't exploded, it'll still go for you. Hopefully they'll take out that wall soon. We can at least find out what we need. If we could just find out what we need, then I'll be happy with that. And hopefully I didn't leave anyone behind. I don't see anyone else on the map over here. I think we're good. Alright, you guys take out that. And now the poison is clear. And we have 91 Pikmin. Where's that last one? Well, I'm gonna have to try to save that last Pikmin so he doesn't get left behind. I just want to find out what's in here. If I could just find out, then I'm satisfied. I would imagine it's gonna be all 4 types of threat. My metal detectors are reacting violently. I can only conclude that there may be some sort of machine below, but that seems illogical. So if this is the cave that I'm thinking of, then it sucks. Subterranean Complex. I think this is one of the hardest caves in the game. But to be fair, a lot of the caves this point forward are very difficult caves. So it doesn't really matter what order you play them in. You're gonna get you're gonna get screwed over one way or the other. So eventually, I don't need to bring blue, and I'm glad that I got that intel for the next day, so I can just proceed and just bring a team with me for that. But I'll know to bring the reds, the yellows, and the whites. I'll probably spare the purples when I go in. I'm just gonna bring red, yellow, white. Yeah, going back. Now let's see if we can find that last Pikmin that got separated from everyone else. Just to kind of play it safe and not have to drag all these Pikmin around, I'm gonna leave Louie real quick with all of them. With the 90 that I do have. Wait, what are you doing? Louie, stay with them. I'm trusting you, Louie. Do not get these guys killed. I just have to look for this last Pikmin. Oh, is he there? Is that him? Nope. I don't know where he is. Can I zoom in? Too far zoomed in. Maybe he's at the base? I have no idea where this one Pikmin is. Because usually you see like a little dot on the map. And he probably got stuck behind something. Or he could be at the base or nearby. Well, there wasn't really much. Oh, there he is. I got him. Got him. Saved him. He was right by the bridge. Yeah, sometimes when you leave them to build a bridge, if they're like on the edge there, they'll just kind of get stuck. Or if you just try to call them all, you might not catch them within that range. Good thing I caught him. I didn't have to leave him behind. I don't know if I've left anyone behind yet. We'll have to check the stats. today's report. At least we cleared the path and we know what we're going to get ourselves into for the next day. So no treasure. Still raised everyone's population, but yeah, this gives me a better look. Obviously I can't do anything about the purple and white unless I find the flowers, but I'm going to need more blue Pikmin, although according to the intel we got, I don't need to bring any blue Pikmin, so I don't have to be super concerned with them. But I think I'm going to take 20 white Pikmin. I hope that's not too many. I'm going to take like 50 red, 30 yellow, and 20 white. I think that's my game plan. Yeah, if you look at the sunset category, I haven't left anyone behind. I was actually worried I was going to leave someone behind today. That's never a fun thing to watch. Well, the animals that adopted me are actually rather cute once you get used to them. Once we get the debt paid off, I might build a refuge for them. What do you think? You've never played Pikmin? Dude, you have to play it. I mean, you don't have to, but you know what I mean. Like, it's one of those must-play kind of games. All of them. I even like the third. I haven't finished the third one. That's the only one that I'm kind of like in the middle of. But even that one, I really enjoy it. I didn't know that I was going to enjoy it so much, but I do. They're all very good. So I'll probably play a little bit longer. I don't think I'm going to jump right into, like, I'm not going to go full speed ahead on Subterranean Complex, but I'm going to at least get there and pick up a few goodies along the way. But since I am going to be wrapping things up soon, if anyone knows someone who is currently streaming that could use a raid, I'm open to suggestions. And if anyone wants to stick around for that, you all are more than welcome to for the raid. Let's see. We have... Oh, I don't need the blues. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't need the blues. I need the yellow and the white. I'm going to take 30 yellow. And the rest will be the white Pikmin. The timer on the levels would give me anxiety. Yeah, it gives you more anxiety in the first game than the second one. Because you actually have a day limit in the first game. The second game, it's just more kind of like, yeah, there's a time factor, but it's not, if you don't finish what you do in a day, you can just continue the next day. So we have a suggestion. Mr. JRD02, okay. So if that person is streaming, we can drop in. I like to help out. I especially like to help out streamers who could use, more views. Share the love. I love helping out smaller channels. Let's see. I'm gonna just head straight over so that we can get in the cave. And the beauty of the caves is that the game will save automatically in between floors. So as long as I don't jump right in and things go horribly, horribly wrong. Yeah, Weezander, and I did rate him yesterday, actually. I dedicated my stream yesterday to him. He made a donation, and it was really generous, and I haven't been able to show him too much love, so I rated him yesterday. Okay, so this dude is one of those snitch bugs, but instead of grabbing Pikmin, he'll go for your captains. So he's extra annoying, and he'll actually do some pretty serious damage if you let him. But he won't damage the Pikmin, just the captains. Like that. So now I have to switch to Louis and take him down if I can. He's probably going to throw Olimar close to that enemy. Thanks, dude. But yeah, like, Officer, once you get to the caves, like where I am right now, I gotta call these. Oh no, I can't call them back. I'm taken, guys. I can't call them. They're both taken. I should have cleared that poison first. Oh, now we got this dude just to top things off. Now, considering I was, I was debating just, wrapping up the stream anyway, we could just call it now and have the floor reset for next time. Might be for the best anyway, so I can go in with a fresh army. But I'll ponder on that mistake I just made and think about how to not make it again next time. But what's actually really cool about the caves, and it gives it great replay value, is the fact that if you play a cave again, or if you go back in, the arrangement of the floor, of the sub-level, will like randomize. So it'll change. It's almost like it's different every single time, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, let me check real quick and just see who's on, and maybe we can drop someone a raid. Well, you know what? Weezander only has 2, and when I caught him yesterday at the raid, he was basically at the end. So I guess we could raid Weezander again. And he's currently playing Generation 0. So, you guys down for that? You wanna raid Weezander? You can do that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap things up for this stream. But I really appreciate anyone and everyone who stopped by, who watched. It means a lot to me. I look forward to playing Pikmin Sunday mornings. So I can't wait for next week. We will tackle the Subterranean Complex next time. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Weezander. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Much love to all of you. And you guys take care. Let's do this raid. 5, 4, 3, 2.